Hi, my name is AJ Cole, and I'm the punter for the Las Vegas Raiders, and you are now watching Spotlight Raiders Talk.
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas.
Hi, my name is AJ Cole, and I'm the punter for the Las Vegas Raiders, and you are now watching Spotlight Raiders Talk.
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. Break glass, life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the things in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas.
And what is going on, everybody? What is going on? We are live. I am finally home from work. Man, this is a very, very, very interesting 53-man roster reactions. I am your host, Darian of the Spotlight Raiders Talk. And this is your first time ever being on this channel. We highly suggest that you subscribe and hit the bell button and get the latest news in all Raiders news, ladies and gentlemen. What did I say about Alex Leatherwood in this chat when we went live? But we're going to get into that. We're going to get into a lot of things that went down. Big Play Slay, what's going on, brother? What's going on, QUJ074? What's going on? Carlos, what's good? We in the building. The Nate Show, what's going on? Nick 209, what's going on? Dominique 5, what's goody? Normal Guy, what up? Matthew Lincoln on Facebook, what's goody? What's going on, Mazai, if I said that correctly? We're going to talk about it, though. We're going to talk about it. Brave Raider was good. Kenny Raiders was good. OG Andy was good. The Raider Room was good. Master of Mechanism was good. We're going to talk about all of that, y'all. We're going to talk about all that. I didn't hear nothing about Clean Farrell yet. That's one thing I have not heard. I heard nothing about Clean Farrell yet. Have not heard nothing about Clean Farrell yet. So make sure y'all, hit them thumbs up, a conditional 7th rounder. We're going to talk about it, y'all. We're going to talk about it. Make sure you share the live and let the people know that I am here. I am back to do the live streams because it's getting closer to the season and a lot of stuff has to go on, man. A lot of stuff got to go on. Let me see who else is in the chat. Big Daddy Murder, pause, but what's good? JB was good. Kenny was good. Bob Raider, what's goody? What's going on, Danny? What's going on, beautiful? What's going on? Brandon Oliver, what is good? What is good, everybody? What is good? Cane Town Raider, what's good? What's going on, Matt? What's going on, Matt? What's up, my brother? What's going on? We gonna talk about it, man. Raider Russell, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Oh, what a day for the Las Vegas Raiders, man. What a day, what a day, what a day. Make sure if y'all first time ever being here, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all watching on Facebook, make sure you follow at Spotlight Raiders Talk. Love the Raiders rules? Okay. Rod Gas is cleaning house. Shout out from Mexico Spotlight. What's going on, Rod Gas? Rod Gas, what's going on? All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of things. And I've been saying this for the longest, y'all. I've been saying this for the longest, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just keep this real, right? Did Clee get released? I have not heard nothing about Clean Farrell getting released yet. I have not heard nothing about that. Dark Raider, We in the building. Luis, we in the building. King Savage, what's good? Week 2 is going to get real if Trayvon Mullen can play. Doc Holiday, Raider Intel, what's good? I'm disappointed we traded Mullins, but I'm confident in the secondary that we have. We're going to talk all about it, man. We're going to talk all about it. Make sure you share this live. Share the YouTube channel to your Twitter, to your Facebook, to your Instagram, to anywhere that you watch on social media. Share this live right now because it's about to get real. It's about to get real. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of things and let's get down to what actually happened today on the road to 53-man roster. I don't think that he will. That's a hit against the cap. We'll see, man. We'll see. We're going to talk about it. So let's go from the beginning of this, right? The road to 53. We already knew that the Raiders, okay, we're gonna go back a little bit further. So we're gonna go back to where it started from, where the Raiders have informed Luke Masterson that he's going to make the 53-man roster. Congratulations to Luke. He had one hell of a preseason and well-deserving of why he made this 53-man roster. If you look at the last, well, I say 4, but I say last 3 preseason games, he looked good in every single one of them. So congratulations to Luke Matheson for making the 53-man roster. Now let's move up to the first cut of the day. The first cut of the day for the Las Vegas Raiders was the Raiders releasing cornerback Darius Phillips. I was kind of shocked about this one. I really thought that Darius Phillips was going to make this roster. I really thought so. Now it's a possibility that he might make this roster due to the fact that Darius Phillips is still out there on the market. Probably have to hit waivers. Really don't know too much about it, but it's a possibility that he might come back to the Raiders knowing that we trade for Trayvon Mullen, and we're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep talking about it. So the next one, I really thought that he would make it, man. Freddie Raider 661. What's going on, man? What's going on? Carlos, tell him to hit that like button, bro. Tell him to hit that like button. But I thought that the veteran safety, Matthias Farley, was going to make this, man. Phillips is better than Amik Robinson. Yes, Nick 209. I can completely agree with that. He is definitely better than Amik Robinson. But I guess from what I'm hearing that he's been having a good camp. That's what I've been hearing, that he's been having a good camp. So I'm like, what? He looks terrible in these preseason games. So I really don't care about Amik Robinson anymore. I thought he would have come in and be an underdog, but he looked like crap in the preseason. But this is why I'm just a YouTuber. This is why I just do what I do on here. But this crew better sign Waller, not right now. This crew doesn't want to resign or sign black players from the last year beyond. Our white players got signed right away. Man, sign Waller. I don't think it's a racial thing. Or Vega. I don't think it's a racial thing. I definitely don't want to play the race card when it comes to that. Raiders just need a QB. Yeah, okay. We got our QB in Derek Carr. Stop it. But Matthias Farley, I was really surprised about him too, knowing that he was blowing up at the safety position in the preseason game at the Hall of Fame game, and I thought that he did really good. I thought he did pretty good in his preseason, so I was really kind of shocked about him as well. And then we got Bam Osalani. I think that was given that we was going to release him. I really felt as though that we was really going to release him. So yeah, that wasn't a shocker to me. I don't understand the Mullen trade. We'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about it, and I'm gonna tell you why we traded him. But we go on to the next one where Curtis Bolton, the linebacker, he did get released, but hopefully they bring him back to the practice squad. So now that's at 71 of 53 players that we have. And then we goes into Alex Leatherwood, ladies and gentlemen. We go into Alex Leatherwood. And I'm going to tell you this right now. What did I say about Alex Leatherwood? If y'all know me from the draft and y'all see me and how I said that Alex Leatherwood was a reach, If you know me from the beginning of the Spotlight Raiders talk, you will really understand how I knew Alex Leatherwood was a reach. He was not the 17th best player in this draft. I told y'all this. We're going to talk about Sue and Daryl Williams. We're going to talk about it, but we going through the motions right now with everybody. I said this. I said this about Alex Leatherwood. If y'all know me from the beginning, you knew that I was not a big fan of Alex Leatherwood. I told y'all that he was the most penalized offensive lineman in on the Raiders line. Like, seriously. Like, people fail to realize this, man. Alex Leatherwood, just because he came out of Alabama, doesn't mean you have success in the NFL. Why, what you mean keep him for depth? That man regressed. He never progressed. Even though that people were saying under the comments, right? They were saying under the comments, right? That, oh, he's starting out in a new scheme. So is everybody else starting out in a new scheme. But there's no way that you are a first round draft pick and you're getting bullied by third and fourth round players that probably won't, no, not even third and fourth round players. You're getting dominated by rookies or undrafted free agents that probably won't even make their football team. You're getting bullied. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You're in here to play a position. And you could not play. You played right tackle in college. You played left tackle in college. You played guard in college. And you were still the most penalized offensive lineman coming out of college, coming out of Alabama. It was a reach. He was not a first round projected pick. He was projected to go third or fourth round. So now we get him as a first round pick. We pay him all this money. And look what happens. Everybody on this offensive line is learning the new scheme after being under John Gruden and Mike Mayock for a couple years. So the new scheme part, that's an excuse. But when you're getting bullied in real-time play, when you're getting bullied in real-time play, because preseason, y'all can say whatever y'all want about preseason. That's real-time play. We gave Leatherwood an opportunity to redeem himself week after week after week in preseason. And what has he done in preseason? Get bullied, get pushed back into the quarterback every single time. So please, if you're going to come on here and talk about his performance, I watch his performance. I watched the film. I got NFL Plus. He couldn't block a soul. He probably was good during the run game. I could give you that. But when it comes to the passing game and how Josh McDaniels want to run this offense, he doesn't fit. Thank you, Doc Holliday. Thank you. If Gruden could move on from Mack and Cooper, why would anyone think we will waste time with Leatherwood? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he's an okay run blocker. That's it. He's an okay run blocker. But we're not going to sit here and act like this man was the man of God. Thank you. Leatherwood was on the line with the starters from the Patriots last game and got beat all day. We're not going to do that here, ladies and gentlemen. On a Spotlight Raiders talk, I'm sorry to say, but the boy was a scrub. The boy was a scrub. Shout out to everybody that's coming into the chat. We got 87 in the chat. Get them thumbs up. Get them thumbs up. Holding penalties, false starts. He's a backup guard at best. He's going to be a backup in this league. He's not going to be a starting offensive lineman in this league. I tell you that right now. But I will come back. If he does do good with another team, I'll come back on live and I apologize. So screen record that. Screen record that. If Alex Leatherwood plays better with another team, I'll come up here and respect them for it. But as of right now, the boy's a scrub. As of right now, the boy's a scrub. Sorry to say. The boy's a scrub. And I let's support our host, y'all. Don't forget to smash some thumbs up. Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it, man. Our first round has not shown no potential. The only one that, to me, that showed potential was Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Abram. But those two can't stay healthy. Leatherwood gets caught learning and then gets beat a lot. Facts. It's known facts, man. I try to tell the radio nation. It's been times that y'all in the chat argue with me or called me on the call-in show and told me that, oh, give Leatherwood a shot. Okay. I mean, we got Mumford, we got Illuminor. I think Mumford played really well. It played really well too. Illuminor played really well in this preseason. Cooper and Mack wasn't John picks. Of course, and that's why he got rid of them. And we're getting rid of John Gruden's picks. I'm good with Leatherwood, but I ain't good with Mullen being traded. Corner depth is already scary. Listen, let me tell y'all this right now. We're gonna get to the Trayvon Mullen stuff. We're gonna get to it. It's not because of the scheme. It's not because of the scheme don't fit him. That's bullshit, Anthony Price. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. He's just not good. He was not good at Alabama. He was trash when he got here under a different regime. And then he went to now we had a different regime. He's just not good. That's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. I definitely disagree with that, Anthony Price. Definitely disagree with that. Who do you think best to backing up Lester Constant if he doesn't pan out? Well, we got to see, because according to the list that I got, right? According to the list that I got in my inbox, these are some of the best available players out there. As far as offensive linemen go, he didn't update it yet. But we got a lot of linebackers, we got a lot of safeties. That's very quality. No DTs left. But let's get to the Trayvon Mullen situation, right? I have no problem with this trade. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the best ability is availability. The guy has talent. Yes, the best ability is availability. Yes, even the commentator said he wasn't good. Facts. Alex being cut be a good for him. Like, as he struggles mentally, then his physical traits, right? So my thing is this. The best ability is availability for Trayvon Mullen. He's talented, but it's some things that he has to tweak in his game to get better. He was a bit handsy. He got a lot of pass interferences. But do I think he's a scrub? Absolutely not. I don't think he's a scrub. And then he was on the final year of his rookie contract on top of that. His durability and his availability on the football field really hurt the Las Vegas Raiders in the last couple of years. It just did. So we're not going to sit here and act like Trayvon Mullen was our best corner. I don't think he is. When you brought in Anthony Everett and when you brought in Rock Ya-Sin is a little bit younger, in my opinion. I think he's going to be a little bit more quicker than Trayvon Mullen. But you just never know. And we can sign Anthony Harris too. Anthony Harris got released from the Philadelphia Eagles today. But he plays safety, but can he play corner? That's the problem. And I think that we're getting rid of certain players to bring certain players in. Even if it's on a cheap contract. But back to the Alex Leatherwood thing, man. I told y'all he was not the 17th best player. Webb looked really good last game too. Yeah, Sam Webb. Sam Webb is another one. We got some depth at the quarterback position. We got some depth. It's just that we're not really. Hold up, I'm trying to see any more Raiders stuff coming out. So ain't no more Raider stuff coming out at this moment, but still. I don't think Mullins was the best we ever had. I agree with that, OG, straight up. We so used to mediocrity. We so used to leaving. We so used to losing that people fail to realize sometimes you guys got to let certain players go. The waiver wire is going to be crazy tomorrow. So, I won't be able to go live for the waiver wire due to the fact that I got to work a double tomorrow. But on a serious note, Trayvon Mullen was a talent. He was a second round talent. Got him right where you got him at. But it was some things that he didn't clean up in his game. Yes, he had good coverage, but he blown some more important coverages. He was very handsy too. But the biggest thing that really hurt Trayvon Mullen in this trade, that his availability. You got to look at the contract, and you got to look at the contract and look at his injury prone self. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck, man. We gotta keep. That's one thing about me and my channel. People say I need to keep it classy. If you're not a good player, then you're not a good player, man. If you're trash, you're trash. If you're a scrub, you're a scrub. I'm not saying Mullen is a scrub, but what I am saying that Leatherwood is a scrub. If you ain't got the heart to play this game, then don't play this game. And I'm saying that about Alex Leatherwood. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because people was in my comments when I made the breaking news video talk about you need to be classy. You need to be this. I'm very professional in what I do. But what I'm not going to do is fake the phone. I am not going to fake the phone. If a guy is trash, a guy is trash. Simple as that. It's not about talking trash about, come on, R. Vega, bro. You know this man. I'm sorry to say. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat a player. I wish him the best anywhere else he go. But when he was with us, he was trash. Sorry to say. I'm just 100% raw and uncut when it comes to talking about my Las Vegas Raiders. I do not sugarcoat nothing. Do I wish him somewhere else to be successful? Yes. I do look at that. Let him explore, let him get better somewhere else. But as of right now, as of today, we released him. And I told y'all from the beginning when we drafted him that he was not a good player and he was not a first round pick. I said it. But Alex Leatherwood is going to be a backup worthy lineman in this league. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's keep it real. 17 best, LOL. He wasn't even the 117 best. Facts. Obviously, the coaches are comfortable with the DBs who showed up and showed out during the preseason. Facts, Ellie Willis. Facts. So, according to a few things here, according to Raider Scout, I do see him on Twitter right now. He says some guys I want the Raiders to explore. Marquise Blair, the safety, Logan Ryan, if not signed, DT Artmont Watts, edge Quincy Roche, which is on waivers, and linebacker Kevin Denard, and tackle Chuma Adoga. So they was the only few people, man. But y'all can say what y'all want, man. I said what I said about Alex Leatherwood. I trust what Josh McDaniels is doing. Now we get rid of Hobbs. Now it's time to riot. Facts. They Hobbs better make this roster. They got to be smoking crack if Nate Hobbs don't make this roster. People think a lot of these YouTube content creators, right? They said that we're making a mistake trading Trayvon Mullen. They said they make a mistake of releasing Alex Leatherwood. Please explain to me how is it a mistake? How? No, Gerard. I don't think Gerard Davis signed with anyone yet. But salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 8K. That is the goal, man. That is the goal, to get to 8K. But I'm not going to sit here and act like it was a mistake to trade him. Was I shocked about it? Yes. I was definitely shocked about it. But it's a lot of factors that came into this trade. He was on the last year of his contract. He was not available for us majority of the year. I don't understand with the Trayvon Mullen situation, how y'all pissed about this. His injuries is the reason why we had to go out and get Rock Ya-Sin. Are y'all putting two and two together? Because this man was never available in the last couple of years. He stayed hurt. Like, come on. The best ability is availability. What makes you think the Raiders are going to give you a new contract if you cannot even stay on the field more than 10 games? Like, make it make sense. I'm not saying Trayvon Mullen is a scrub, because he's not. But the best ability is availability. That's why we traded him, because he cannot stay healthy. He cannot stay healthy. And then when he was on the field, he was a bit handsy. And I'm not going to repeat. I'll repeat the thing about this, man, I'll repeat what is reported, but at the same time, I give my insight on how I feel about things. At the end of the day, Mullen was just hurt. And we played. I don't think Mullen would even be. I bet you any amount of money, Mullen would not be available for week 2 against us. He would not be available. Because you know why? He's still coming off that toe surgery. He won't be available. He won't. I'm sorry to say. So am I worried? No. But why do you think we went out and got more corners like Rock Ya-Sin, Anthony Everett, and Sam Webb as an undrafted free agent? Like, bro, we went out and got corners because Trayvon Mullen couldn't stay available. Faison went over to the Colts and followed Gus Bradley. Casey Hayward went to Atlanta. So I'm not Mullen. Trayvon Mullen, I understand that y'all like this guy. And I did too. I did like him at times. I did. But the trade we traded him for a conventional 7th round pick. Like, make it make sense. Y'all got to make it make sense for real, man. Y'all really got to make it make sense. That's exactly James Farrell. James Farrell, I definitely agree. I don't agree with the 7th round pick. If you give me a 4th or a 5th for Trayvon Mullen, I'm fine with that. But you get a 7th round for him. But at the same time, if you look at his value, that's the reason why we got a 7th back, because of his value. His value is not there. His value is not there because of his injuries. Let's just keep it. We got to keep it all the way real. I don't agree with the 7th round pick, but at the same time, if you look at his availability, that's the reason why That's the reason why we got a 7th round pick for him. DT Farrell should be cut. I disagree. Sign Daryl Williams and Eric Fisher will be fired. But I heard Daryl Williams got signed already, if I'm not mistaken. Bruh, they were going to cut him, so we had to take what we could get. Facts. Facts. Farrell should not be cut, man. You will periodically update the players we move from today. Yes, I will do that. I will do that. I'm keeping an eye out on Twitter as we speak, man. I'm keeping an eye out on Twitter for all the Raiders news, man. All the Raiders news that's coming out, that's getting released, man. Farrell has potential. Yes, he does have potential there. Absolutely. The Raiders will be solid on the back end. 99 Cleveland Farrell. His job is not guaranteed. This is a prove it year. No, it's not. It is not. Eddie Williams. The prove it year is gone for Cleveland Farrell. The prove it year is gone for Cleveland Farrell. I'm sorry to tell you, but the prove it year is gone for him. It's time for him to go too. My son should not be cut, LOL. Shout out to Jose Lopez with the 199 super chat.
Touchdown Raiders!
Let me know if y'all was able to hear that, though. If y'all was not able to hear that, let me know. Let me know if y'all was able to hear that audio. But shout out to you for the 199 super chat, brother. Definitely shout out for the 199 super chat. John Parker says, who do you recommend for the right tackle job? I mean, if you want to go in-house, you gotta go with Thayer Munford, the rookie. You gotta go with Illuminor. There's a few other linemen that I'm trying to think of off the bat. The Raider fans understand how important setting the edge for this staff. This is what Farrell does best. McDaniels said it himself that I've been trying to say that since the hire. Oh, Dylan Parham, right. Dylan Parham was another one. My bad. Dylan Parham outdid Alex Leatherwood. Parham, but I don't think Parham's going to play right tackle. It might be out of Mumford or Illuminor. But I think Illuminor is going to get the spot, in my opinion. Farrell should be cut. He's a bust. I've been saying this for years. I don't think so. Oh, you mean Cleveland Farrell? Okay. I thought you were talking about the Neil Farrell, the rookie. That's what I thought you were talking about. Neil Farrell, the rookie. You all good on the audio. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that y'all can hear my sound bite. You know.
Touchdown Raiders!
I want to make sure y'all heard that. You know what I'm saying? Just want to make sure. What if just one cornerback goes down and we are done? Amik Robinson, come on now. No, we're not. Didn't I just say Sam Webb, Anthony Averett, Rock Ya-Sin? We have some. We still have some that have not been released yet, or not even, or don't even look like they're going to be released. And I think when the waiver wire comes out, the waiver wire is going to be very interesting tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting tomorrow. I got blocked at Doc's last year for saying Farrell was a bust. Doc swore that he wouldn't start over Max. Okay, I mean, hey, if he's entitled to block you, I mean, I'm just saying. Listen, that's none of my business. Who getting cut next is the question. That is a good question. Who is getting cut next? You know what I'm saying? Who is really getting cut next, man? A spotlight. Let's talk about some guys who we could pick up that's out there. I'm trying to get the updated list of who's available. Because as of right now, the list I got is not updated yet. Why is they sending? All right, so let's see. Let's see here. I'm sorry, I got mail, so sorry. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. All right, so I gotta send this off. All right, cool. Sorry. All right, cool. Yeah, Isaiah Brown, Rock Ya-Sin gonna show out. Greg Papa don't understand how he's a Niners announcer now. Hey, I don't know if the Raiders fired him or what. I don't know what happened with that. But we got a lot. Is Harold Melvin still available? Let's see what's on. Let me go to NFL.com. Let's go look at the tracker and see who's available on the waiver wire. Who is our number one receiver? I think it should be Keelan Cole. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Keelan Cole should be the number two receiver. Even though that Hunter Renfrow is going to be our real number two because he's a slot receiver. But if you're looking for an outside presence that could be on the outside, Keelan Cole is it. No, the letter does not say I've been accepted to the Raiders organization. I wish. But Keelan Cole is definitely one of those guys that I think could be. I'm gonna try to see if I can see what's going on with the tracker of the cut tracker team by team. What's going on, Charm City 410? What's shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. So darn. Yo, they got about team by team. I can't even find the tracker without team by team. But it's a lot of players available. It is a lot of players available. If y'all want me to go through the teams, I'll go through the teams. The Jets want to trade Denzel Mims. Yeah, I heard about that, but Cole will make those tough circus catches facts. Horsehead and Abdullah make the team. As of right now, I haven't heard anything. I have not heard anything of who made the squad. Hit the like, fellas. My man's putting in work. Thank you so much, man. Did Bauer make it? I'm still waiting for news to come out. I am still waiting for news to come out from Raider Scout. I'm still waiting on it. Or I'm waiting for it on on Twitter. I mean, our number two could have been Demarcus Robinson too, but Demarcus Robinson is in Baltimore. Kenyon Drake signed with Baltimore. I know the tight end Bowers got cut. I think you're talking about Deshaun Bowers, the defensive lineman. Suspense is killing us. Yes, suspense is definitely killing us. I'm scared to update my man and probably will wait another 3 more days to update my man and players. Yeah, wait a couple of days, bro. Wait a couple of days, bro. Wait a couple of days. Let me play something for y'all real quick. Let me go back to the day that we drafted Alex Leatherwood, right? The day that we drafted Alex Leatherwood, oh, y'all got to hear the audio. I was so pissed about this. I was so pissed about Alex Leatherwood. Oh my God. It was bad. It was bad. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my God. It was so bad, y'all. But hit me up with the questions, y'all. Ask me all the questions that y'all can ask me. All right. So here we go. It's the audio. What the fuck? That is a fucking reach. That is a fucking reach. Are you serious? I don't mind offensive line, but that is a reach. Alex Leatherwood is not a first round draft pick. He's not. Y'all heard it here first. When I did the draft about Alex Leatherwood, it was a reach. He wasn't the 17th best player in the draft. I was on the channel that day we drafted Leatherwood. I was just pissed. Oh, man, I was pissed. Oh, baby, I was pissed. Because Christian Darrisaw was right there. Christian Darrisaw was right there in our lap. Oh, my God. Jamin Davis was right. Jamin Davis was right there in our lap, man. We are now paper thin at corner now. Arizona Cardinals over there, happy as ever. Shut your mouth. Hey, let them be happy. Because once they know a best ability is availability, they're going to cut them. They're going to cut them. Could have had Josh Allen in that draft. We could have had a lot of players in that draft that we got Alex Leatherwood, but Christian Darrisaw was one of my favorite that I loved at the offensive line position at 17. That's who I really liked. We needed a few spots there. I'm waiting on the new recent updates as well, man. I'm waiting for Twitter to notify me who else got released. It's a lot of cuts coming down, y'all. It's a lot of cuts coming down. A lot of safeties, a lot of linebackers, a lot of corners. A lot of corners is definitely being released too. Tom Cables was in love with Leatherwood and convinced Gruden and Mayock that he was the next Gene Upshaw. Let me get a water on that one. Hold up. Woo! Thanks, Tom Capel. That was epic. Was it epic, y'all? That was a reach, and it turned out to be a reach. Thank you, John Gruden. Thank you, John Gruden. Thank you. I don't even think I don't even think Alex Leatherwood was a Mike Mayock pick. It was a John Gruden pick. And Tom Cable's in the XFL now. Think about that. Facts. Salute Spotlight in the Raider Nation. What's going on, Snoop? Snoop, what's goody, man? What's goody? Man, it's crazy how things are going the way they're going right now. And looking at this, man, I try to tell y'all, man, about Alex Leatherwood. I try to tell y'all. Nobody did not want to believe Spotlight. Give this man a chance. Do this. Do that. No. Unfaced Truth, Bryce Cosby, Bam Osolani, Darius Phillips, made this fall Bolton reportedly making it. No, well, Bolton has already been released. Bolton already been cut. Darius Phillips already been cut. Matthias Farley already been cut, and Bolton already been cut. They already off the 53-man roster already. Muhammad Sanu Jr. got released. Yeah, I know, but I don't think we need a wide receiver at this point. Oh, not making it. Okay. I just saw that you said making. I think you had to fix your typo. It's all good though. It's all good though. It's all good. But we got 103 watching with only 89 likes, y'all. What are y'all doing? 89 likes with 108 people in here. 103 to be exact. Come on in and hit that like button, man. I gave him a chance thinking that we would turn out like Miller. Yeah, okay. I love you, Milo, but yeah, okay. So I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man. So shout out to Raider Russell for the $5 super chat. He said, I am sold on Josh Ziegler taking the silver and black back to the promised land.
Touchdown, Raiders!
Shout out to Raider Russell for the $5 super chat. Really do appreciate that, brother. Really do appreciate that, brother. So, is any content creators that's in the chat right now, if you do want to pop up here and talk about it, come on up and pop up. I'm going to have it open for y'all. I do want to put the link in the chat, but I know I got a lot of trolls that like to troll me on here, so I'm not trying to do that. But what I do know is this, man. I told you about Alex Leatherwood. Nobody want to believe me on that one. Nobody want to believe me on that one. Soon, like you tried to. Oh my God, Eddie! I tried to tell y'all. See, this is the thing. I watch college football. A lot of Raider content creators, man. A lot of content creators in general. They just covered a football team. I do this. I do this for real. I watch college football every single Saturday when it's on. And I look at players on who we want. And I watch many of the Alabama games due to the fact that I am a Tennessee fan. So people thought that. So people thought that I was being biased towards Tennessee because I'm a Tennessee fan and I hate Alabama. No. I watched. We got some updated news, y'all. We just got informed that linebacker Darian Butler has made the 53-man roster, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news that undrafted free agent linebacker Darian Butler has made the 53-man roster according to Raider Scout. Shout out to Darian Butler being an undrafted free agent and making this squad. Let's go. The boy has made the 53-man roster. Congratulations to Darian Butler. So, according to Raider Scout, it says the Raiders will only lose $4.5 million in the cap space this year by cutting Alex Leatherwood and lose $2.6 million in 2023 and $0 million. I guess I say $0 million in 2024. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, so that's all we have right now. Is that Darian Butler has made. At least you paid your safeties. Yes, we paid our safeties. Are we keeping Malcolm Koos? Yes, we are keeping Malcolm Koos. Absolutely. Vegas rate RIP. McHale. Okay, rest in peace. God bless his soul. You know what I'm saying? Knock Andrew, what's goody, my guy? And we got Tyran and CD was that guy. That's two undrafted free agents on the 53-man roster. That is a known fact. That is a known fact. We lit. Of course, Black Trunks podcast. We lit. We litty. Is $8 million in dead cap space for Leatherwood? Yes. So technically, oh wow. So the New Orleans Saints have released Taco Charlton, linebacker John Bostic, and center Nick Martin. Wow. That's crazy. Straight out of Compton, go Butler. Let's go. Shout out to the Black Trunk podcast for the 99 sticker, man.
Touchdown!
Every super chat, y'all, every super chat that y'all do, I'm going to play that audio every time. Shout out to Mr. Riley on the $4.99 super chat. What's good, bro? Been a long time. Didn't like Leatherwood, and I'm excited about our secondary. Still need a force in the middle, fam.
Touchdown, Raiders!
Man, listen. I like what you're saying, bro. I try to tell people about Alex Leatherwood. I try to tell them about it. But I'm excited about a secondary, too. Our secondary is very young. They're not injury prone. I'm not trying to throw no shots at Trayvon Mullen or Casey Hayward, but hey, it's just new faces at the corner position that Patrick Graham likes on his defense. Can't be mad at it. We really can't be mad at it at this point, you know? I'm trying to keep up with Raider Scout and his updates, y'all. Trying to keep up with Raider Scout and his updates. But shout out to him for the $4.99 super chat, man. Salute to the chat. Facts. Why the hell we released Taco? I don't know why the Saints released Taco Fall. I know Juice. You my guy. Are we going to kick the dog ish out of the Cardinals? Now I definitely got to come to Peter Dillon's now. I definitely do. You better believe McDaniels is making moves based on talking to other teams' moves behind the scenes. I believe it. I believe it. Top 5 offense this season. Talk that talk. Talk that talk. Mr. Nick, he better be now. Okay. Any players change numbers? If so, who? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know who. But congratulations to, Darian Butler making a 53-man roster as well. I love the no-nonsense approach of our management now. If you can't play, get out of here. Facts. It's the Raider way now. If you don't, under this regime, if you can't play football for us and what we want to do, you cannot be on this football team. And that's what happened with Alex Leatherwood. Sorry, but not sorry. Plus, your coach, Tom, from college doesn't hurt being on this staff. Okay. Only numbers I care about is the win column. Facts. Eddie Williams, linebacker coach Anthony Pierce, brought Darian Butler in from ASU. A real dog, know what a real dog looks like. Facts. I love Darian Butler the whole preseason. I thought he played really well. Yes, he has to learn because he's a rookie and he's gonna have some growing pains. But at the end of the day, I think he was solid this whole preseason. He was definitely solid this whole preseason. But come on in, man. Bring all the questions. We're going after a big name soon. You think so? If we're going after a big name, then who would it be? That's the thing. Who would it be? Denver made an interesting trade getting rid of Malik Reed to piss. Yo, I seen that. And I was like, what? You traded Malik Reed? I was like, wow. I was in shock about what the Broncos did there. We have a shot versus the Chargers now. J.C. Jackson's out for 2 to 4 weeks. I think we always had a shot before J.C. Jackson got hurt. So I seeing all the cuts and the people thought that would be cuts that make you change your mind on your win and loss record. That's why I don't like to do my win and loss record until after all of this is done. People are like, oh, what's your record prediction? We don't know a record prediction until we have a full 53-man roster and we're focused on week 1. So pretty interesting there. Pretty interesting. Berserk, what's going on, brother? Thank you for tuning into the chat. We really do appreciate you, brother. He said, what's good? Spotlight salute. Ziggler is not playing around. If you look like you play like it, you're cut. Raiders all day, all day. This front office is ruthless, and I love it. I love it too, man. Is a zero tolerance. It's zero tolerance when it comes to this front office. And I love what the front office has been doing. You getting the toxicity out of this building. I'm not saying Leatherwood was toxic. I'm not saying Trayvon Mullen was toxic, but they're really cleaning up of what the Raiders should have been last year. For real. They're really cleaning up this organization. And I like that Mark Davis is letting them do their job. Letting them do their job. I'm sorry, y'all. This moment, we've been waiting since the last time, 2002. Let's epic go. What's going on, Raphael? Raphael, what's good? Experts don't watch Raiders football. They're trying to trash the Raiders for releasing Leatherwood. LOL clown. They can trash them all they want. I don't care. Know how many penalties we had versus the Pats? I'll give you a hint list, 2 or more. That's called discipline. You know what I'm saying? It's all about discipline. And if you're not disciplined under Josh McDaniels and what he's trying to do, man, it's all about discipline when they're playing football. You got to respect the coaches and what the coaches want. If you want to do it, PCD players thought they could do what they want when Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler came in here. No, they are not playing. They are not playing with y'all. Y'all are professional football players and y'all going to act like it. Simple as that. That's better spotlight. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Facts. How many middle linebackers do we have on the roster? Luke Matherson, Denzel Perriman, Devon Diablo, and Darian Butler. They're the only 4 I know right now. That's the only 4 I know right now. I love that accountability. Facts. Hey, we went for the O and we went for the O in this preseason without playing any of our main starters. I think that's a good sign for more to come. It's all about being prepared. You got to be ready and stay ready. Oh, 4-0. Okay. We had 13 penalties all season. Discipline and accountability. Zeus Weiss, go get that 23. He might go get that 23 now since Drake is a Baltimore Raven now. Okay, so here we go. We got something. We got some news. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up now. So we have the waiver wire order, ladies and gentlemen. The waiver wire order. And the Las Vegas Raiders fall at number 22 on the waiver wire. Jayon Brown. So that's 5. That's 5. Jayon Brown, Darian Butler, Devon Diablo, Denzel Perriman, and Luke Matherson. That's 5. 5 linebackers. So I'm guessing that McDaniels saw it in the preseason training. All right, so this is the order. This is the order of the waiver wire. Jacksonville Jaguars 1, Detroit Lions 2, Texans 3, Jets 4, Giants 5, Carolina Panthers 6, Chicago 7, Atlanta Falcons 8, Denver Broncos 9, Seahawks 10, Commanders 11, Vikings 12, Browns 13, Baltimore 14, Dolphins 15, Colts 16, Chargers 17, Saints 18, Eagles 19, Pittsburgh is 20, Patriots is 21, and we are 22 on the waiver wire. No updates yet. All we know that Vibe Raider that Darian Butler has made the 53-man roster. That's all we know right now. I'm still waiting for some notifications to come through. Who's our backup quarterback? Jarrett Stidham. I think we should know that by now. When Luke Matherson caught that interception, it did remind me of Luke Kuechly. Oh, yeah. It sure did. Man. I'm happy to be on here. Did Webb made it? I think Sam Webb made the roster. I think so. I have not heard anything yet about Sam Webb. Just like Matthew Shack said, if you want a Lombardi, you have to put your trust in the guys that got 6 of them. Exactly. Even though he was an offensive coordinator, so what? He was the reason why the play calls happened of him winning them 6 championships. Like, come on now. What happened to Tay Davis? Tay Davis did get released from us. We cleaning out the people who has costed us money this year, but in the future we'll be able to pay better players that produce. Facts. I can't wait for the 53 either, man. I cannot wait for the 53 because we might go live or I might do a video about it. You just never know, man. You just never know. I think that the other QB should be the backup. Oh, Chase Garbers. Webb made it. That's why they were able to trade Mullen. That makes sense then. What's going on, Mac Bud? What's going on, brother? What's going on, my guy? Coaches is going to be huge this year. It will be a difference in the division. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Valerie Lynn said, I guess it should be any surprise that Josh McDaniels cut off all of Gruden guys and he knows what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. He definitely knows what he's doing, man. He definitely knows what he's doing. Webb and Amik will make the roster. I really don't want Amik Robertson to make this roster. I think he had a terrible preseason. Just by watching him at the Hall of Fame game, and I was there in person, he didn't play well. I just think that he didn't have a great preseason. But the Josh McDaniels loves him, so I guess they're going to keep him. I thought the 53-man roster was supposed to drop today. No, the deadline was at 4:00 Eastern Standard Time. The deadline was at 4:00 Eastern Standard Time. We just wait for the release of the 53-man roster. Yes. Do we know if Cleve made the team? We don't know yet. I'm trying to wait for some news to come out. If I'm not on live by the time the news come out, I would definitely make a video or I'll go back live breaking down the 53-man roster. But this is just the reaction at this point. Just the reaction. Yes, on Garbers. I think Stidham might get it though. I like Garbers, but Garbers, he can sit behind Stidham and still learn though. No, Tate Davis is on IR with Brandon Parker. I thought he got released. My bad. I thought he got released. I apologize. I'm rooting for Amik, but he definitely didn't show up in the preseason. That's true. Yes, like I like Amik. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I like Amik, but it's just it's tough. It's tough for him in this cornerback room. Sam Webb takes Trayvon Mullen's number, probably. Probably. Sam Webb had a good preseason. He had a great preseason. Hey, Spotlight, Ye thinks Haas will start at corner. I don't think so. I think the reason why we brought in Anthony Everett and Rock Ya-Sin is to keep Nate Hobbs at that corner position. You know what I'm saying? To keep him at that corner position. I think he's going to stay in the slot corner. I don't think he's going to move to the outside, which I know that he can play the outside just from watching him at Syracuse. I think it was Syracuse or Illinois. Yeah, it was Syracuse. So, yeah, I think he could play both, but I think right now his best strength is to play inside, which is slot corner. 2 linebackers on the IR. Who was the 2 linebackers on IR? I know it was Tate Davis and who else? DC4 has renamed the quarterback quarterback to Jay Stizzy. Oh, okay. Amik Robinson got heart. He got heart, but sometimes you got to make a play. There's been times that he was sleeping out there in coverage. Like, bruh. Rock Ya-Sin one, Anthony Everett. Oh, you think that's going to be the starting corners? That's going to be interesting to watch. Oh, he went to Illinois. My bad, Mr. Riley. They all look the same, man. It was listen. I thought it was Syracuse because they both wear the blue and orange. My bad. They both got similar colors, man. I thought it was Syracuse, but it's Illinois. It's Illinois. My bad. I don't think he's even Garber at the nickname yet. Bro, we didn't win a Super Bowl. I mean, what do you mean, R. Vega? What you talking about? Yeah, Lovie Smith coached him up. Absolutely. Lovie Smith actually coached him up at Illinois. Now he's the head coach of the Houston Texans now. Amik Robinson is not the guy. Even in preseason, he was exposed. You got a point there, Lizzie White. Lizzie White, you got a point there, brother. Imagine the guys that we don't. Imagine the guys. Imagine this, guys. What if they go to the Super Bowl against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and win? And Derek Carr holds the Lombardi Trophy, and then he says the whole nation, "Yeah, I'm that mother effer." Talk that talk.
Touchdown!
Oh, talk that
Raiders!
talk. Talk that talk, yo. Wow. That's a good bold statement right there. I like that. I like that, bro. Amik was a big sleeper out there on the last game. I didn't see him on this team. Let me see. I'm trying to see any more news is coming out right now. No news is coming out right now. So let's see what's going on with the chat. Okay, so we got 123. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. This is your first time here, man. Let's get to that 8K. The goal is to get to 8K, as soon as possible. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, so here we go. All right, so here we go. My bad. I was just looking at something over here, man. Did we keep Austin Walter? That is a good question. That is a good question. What is going on with the running back room? I have not seen any running backs get released yet. What is going on there? Why is this swept under the rug? Now, that's one position that I want to see. Who's going to make the 53-man roster at the running back position and at the wide receiver position? We already know that Renfro and Adams is the 2 locked in. We already know that. Who's the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? You know what I'm saying? So that's a good question. I have not heard nothing yet. Hey, Spotlight, I don't know if you tried already, but not trying to find Packers fans and bet them money that Derek Carr will have a better stats than Aaron Rodgers. Watch how quickly they turn it down. Mm-mm-mm. Uh-uh-uh. Sony Michel got released from the Miami Dolphins. Yup. Sony Michel did get released for the Miami Dolphins. I'm sorry, I had to update the comments because y'all coming. It's coming so fast. Pause. 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 But I mean, at the end of the day, man, we just have to figure out what's going to happen with this 53-man roster, man. I'm not going to be on here too much longer. Trying to get some more news out of here, but if we don't get no more news, it's absolutely fine. Once we get the full 53-man roster reactions, yeah, we can do that. But let's get to that 8K, man. That 8K is something that a goal that I've been struggling with this past year with the Spotlight Raiders talk, man. So it's been really, really tough trying to get this thing happening. A lot of things changed over the past year, from last year to now, and it's tough. It was tough, man. I would like to see DJ's Turner make this roster. What's going on, Coach Raider? Coach Raider, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. But like I was saying, man, the goal is to get the 8K. And I know I've been very, very inconsistent lately, knowing that I've started to do a full-time job again. So I'm trying to mixture in and try to make time for the full-time job, doing doubles and all of that nature to do this on a consistent basis every single day. It's really, really hard to. If I got to go live from my phone, then so it's gonna be interesting to watch. It's gonna be really, really interesting to watch. Spotlight, thanks for the update, man. No problem, man. Valerie Lynn said, I think some of the surprising cuts like Mullen and some of these other guys are because they're making room for the Waller extension. That could be the case. That could be the case. Okay, so I have some breaking news. Former Soviet Union President Mike just died at 91. God bless his soul. He played that. He listen, God bless his soul. He was there at 91 years old. He lived a good life. He lived a good life, ladies and gentlemen. But Trayvon Mullen was one of the shockers that I was not like. I was shocked, but I wasn't shocked. Like, okay, we know that he's an injury prone type of player. We already know what type of player he is. And I was just like, what? Okay, cool, cool, cool. I got over it real quickly. Got over it real quickly. I like to see the Raiders sign Anthony Harris and Trayvon Merrick and Harrison as strong safety. Who would start? That's the question. Who would start? I mean, would you have Anthony Harris start over Trayvon Merrick, knowing you did get him in the second round? So you got to think about it from that nature. You got to think about it from that. Yeah, got a time for yourself, Spotlight, but we love your input. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Oh, he broke up the Soviet Union. Okay. All right now. I respect y'all being on here, man. And I had to rush home for work and give y'all these views, man. Give y'all these opinions of the Spotlight Raiders talk, man. And you know what? Like, we're back, baby. We're back. And I'm gonna try to go live every single day. Probably not tomorrow because I gotta do 16 hours tomorrow. But Thursday, I might go live early before I do the college football game because I do got to do my Tennessee game. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go live every day and talk about this 53-man roster till up until the Chargers game that we're going to do the live play-by-play and reactions for that. So you definitely don't want to miss out on all the new things that's coming out. I'm still trying to iron out the details about a lot of things that are coming on with the Spotlight Raiders talk. Trying to get some sponsorships and stuff of that nature, but we have a lot of stuff coming down the woodworks with Spotlight Raiders talk behind the scenes. Definitely trying to look for another co-host for Spotlight Raiders talk. So definitely in the building. Adams for 65 touchdowns. No, yeah, that's unrealistic, Raider Chris. Raider Chris, that's very unrealistic. Mullen is going to be hurt in that game. He might be hurt by week 2. I don't think he plays against us. I don't think he plays against us. I don't think so. Yeah, now trying to put it back. Oh. Virtual High Fives Raider Nation is going to be an awesome season. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's definitely going to be an awesome season. Salute, brother. My puppies just woke up, so trying to finish their food, give them the attention. Hey, it's all love, Jason Thomas. It's all love, my brother. It's all love. I'm not gonna be on here too long anyway, because I still ain't getting no rest from even coming into work. I came in, I set up the podcast, and that was it. So it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough for me, because I gotta at least take a nap or something. I don't know. But Merrick is a starter, and so is Harris. Facts. So you put both of okay, let me go back to this Mac Bud. Do you put both of them back there and bring Abram down as a linebacker? That's my question. Because if you're going to do that, I have no problem with Anthony Harris and Merrick being the safeties, but you got to think about it. Deron Hartman is there too. So would you go put Anthony Harris at corner? So you got to think about that. Deron Hartman is still on his roster. He didn't get cut. That's going to be tough, man. It's going to be really tough. Mario Top, what's going on from Raider Ramble? What's going on, my guy? Mario Tovar, what's going on, brother? I got to get you back on the show. We got to definitely talk about this. We got to definitely talk about the 53-man roster and have your insight on it. So definitely hit me up on Twitter, man. Definitely hit me up on Twitter. We got to get back to doing the shows again. I would love to see what happens, though. Can Deron Hartman cover? Are you serious? Deron Hartman can cover. He had mad interceptions. I'm sorry. Mario Talk with the 199 super sticker.
Touchdown Raiders!
Shout out to you, man. We don't need him. As far as who we don't need, Mac, but who we don't need. Do you think this means we see Hobbs on the outside now? No, I don't think so. Let's see what happens with this waiver wire more than anything. Let's see what happens with this waiver wire and then go from there. The nation is on the rise. Next move to set the tone for the future RF4L Raiders. Jonathan Abram is a box safety, but you can put him as a box linebacker too and just let him tackle instead of letting him cover. That's the problem. That's the problem with Jonathan Abram. He can't cover. So why not bring him down and make him be a linebacker and just let him blitz all day long? Or just come down and to help the run. We'll revisit this in a few days. Zig and then done yet, you'll see. Ooh, you got some insight for me? Message me on Twitter, brother. Message me on Twitter if you got some insight. I would love to hear the insight. But that's all I have for the day, y'all. That's definitely all I have for the day. I really appreciate everybody coming in here and talking about the reactions of Trayvon Mullen, Leatherwood being cut, and Darian Butler making the roster as Luke Masterson making his roster as well. And I'm trying to make sure we get some updated news as of right now, but we have no updated news at this moment. But I will be making videos. It was a notable cut, another surprise cut. I'll be making another video, and then when the full 53-man roster comes out, I will definitely go live back for that again. So thank you so much to the Raider Nation. Thank you so much for being here, man. It's been a fun live stream, but I got to go get some rest, man. I got to go get some rest. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get the AK. Tell a friend, and I will be back here probably Thursday for y'all, early live stream Thursday. Like I do my Tennessee game later on that night, man. He said F CNGT basically calling us stupid because we wanted to get rid of Alex Leatherwood by any means. That's his own opinion, man. As I see it, I said what I said about Alex Leatherwood. Ain't no other content creators going to change my mind. I rock with me and I say what I say, and I say my opinion because I am entitled to my opinion. At the end of the day, Alex Leatherwood wasn't reached at 17 pick overall in that draft, and look how he panned out. He did nothing for us while he was here. So at the end of the day, People can say what they want. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. And we're going to have a blessed night and have a positive night. And I'm going to leave y'all on this note. I'm out.
Hi, my name is AJ Cole, and I'm the punter for the Las Vegas Raiders, and you are now watching Spotlight Raiders Talk.
To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot